What the fuck? Who even are you? My stomach is growling. Oh man, I'm hungry. Mm-hmm. 3 minutes till open. Three minutes till open. The last gold zone movement was off of R1 gold zone. Previous high of the day is where we're currently at right now. Level oversold. Underneath the 100. In between the 100 and 200 right now in a downtrend structure. We rejected R1 gold zone, so I would assume that we're coming down. It kind of sucks that we are in between R1 and P gold zone at the moment. And oversold, so we'd have to really believe that price is downtrending. Let's see what open gives us. We do have news, if I'm not mistaken. I should have some PMI, some S&P PMI news in 15 minutes. A couple Fed speeches later on today that I will not be on for. Prices underneath perp. Oh my god. Five seconds left. Wait. What? I could have sworn I saw 5 seconds. Maybe I saw 15 seconds. Open is right now. So that high that we were at, if you guys look left on the 1 hour, it's a massive high that we respected there, but price is still testing the top side right now. Let's see how hard that breaks. The only thing I don't like about it is, right, once again, what is the last gold zone movement? The last gold zone movement was rejection of R1. Any average day, we'd be expecting this to come down. But let's see if maybe this is just a fake out. Let's be patient. Don't rush anything. There's nothing to rush. Big rejection here to this area. Still got some buying volume. Yeah, we got, I think in less than that we have news. We got S&P PMI in like 11 minutes. So we're back up at R1 gold zone. Oh, tough decision to make. 44 seconds left. I mean, it's a massive push to believe that price is going to continue up. The only thing that's going for us, level rejection, perp, break of the uptrend, oversold. Wow, that's a bit large. That's a lot of volume there. The high of the day is my only worry. It's about a 1200 pip candle. Some rejection here. So we got price that pushed right into R1, slightly above it. This is the high of the day. Big volume that pushed us above perp, above that downtrend line from London. But I mean, yeah, we gotta, if we're gonna break, we're gonna break up hard. If we're gonna reject, we're gonna reject down. So this is a good area to be. Just wait for it to happen. Mr. Vinny, just letting you know you are off of mute. But good morning and welcome to your October 3rd, Friday, US30 trading session with the Juice Strat. We got price pushing into the high of the day, rejecting R1 right now. The question is, are we going to remain above perp? Are we going to remain above perp? Break the high of the day, get us through R1, and push to R2? Or, on the flip side, will we be rejecting R1, back underneath the downtrend of London session, and back down to P-Gold zone? Currently, we are on the 100 MA, and that's making me feel like I want to take this up. We just came from being oversold, and we are getting some support at the bottom here. For those of you that don't trade using the Juice strategy on YouTube, welcome, welcome. This is your October 3rd Friday Juice Strat extravaganza. I'm hungry, guys. Big support to the bottom, big wick to the bottom, big wick to the bottom, big wick to the bottom. Let's get some confirmation here. Let's have a quick, easy Friday. Then let's go do some hood rat shit. Big volume pushing up. $20 seconds left. Fuck. Oh shit, sometimes I crack myself up. Oh fuck. So we got price here rejecting. Remember, this is a high. So looking at the 1 hour, that's something to be cautious of. Price pushing into a high that we have not broken yet. Every support and resistance can be broken. That is a fact. But it is something in the short term we always have to be a little bit more cautious about because we trade on a smaller time frame. I'm listening to royalty-free music on Apple Music, and the music is fucking ridiculous. It makes me feel like I'm in a 70s like talk show or something. I have a friend in Japan and she's a cute little Japanese girl, but I told her to start posting on Instagram and she'd blow up because she's so cute. This bitch is blowing up so fast. She's only been on Instagram for like a couple months and she's at like 9,000 followers. Because she's just like a little cutesy Japanese girl. Crazy how that works.
Don't move. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Bro. Bro, I'm not doing this. This is crazy. Right there. I think it'll be fine. All right, don't move. 3.
So little doji here. How many pips have we moved so far? For the day. For the day, we've moved about 2,300 pips. So we got movement. Give me that movement. Give me that movement. Hey, what up, Emra? Sorry I didn't see you posted there or commented. Oh, you just commented a minute ago. Okay, good. So we got price breaking through R1 gold zone. If we keep this pace, what are we looking at? We're looking at the R1 gold zone to R2 gold zone-ish push. Puts us about 1,200 pips at R2. I don't like that we quickly went overbought, but I'm going to see how volume pushes. I'm also going to watch Liddy candles. It's tough because we are at, it's not an all-time high, but it's a high, right? It's a high that we can see off of the 1 hour that we're pushing into. Like literally R1 gold zone on the 1 hour is this previous high that we've seen here September 23rd of last month. So let's see how we do here. Pushing into this higher time frame high is dangerous. So I'm going to be managing this if I get any reason to believe that it doesn't want to break down from here. And remember, I'm always going to be respecting the higher time frames. I'm not going to trade, I'm not just going to blindly hope that price is going to break that 1 hour trend line or that 1 hour high. I'm going to, aid on the side of caution. 2 minutes and 2 minutes and a half left. This music is wild. Listen to this shit. Yeah. Sounds like I'm riding on a unicycle in a circus. Yeah. Thank you all for coming out. My name is Ed and I'm on a unicycle. Welcome to my show. The Ed Circus Show. Everybody welcome to the Ed Circus Show. It's Ed here, and I'm on a unicycle in Portland. I think my friend who lives right next door is going to be waking up because I'm being loud as shit. Good morning. Good morning, Portland and beyond. Ever seen Ed on a unicycle? Nope. But you will today. Welcome to the Ed Show. Strat, 1 con, R1 gold zone push to R2. Maybe I should make a kids trading channel. Come one, come all. Imagine if I could teach kids how to trade. I think I could. I think with this strategy I could teach kids. Just like a game. It's just a game. 44 seconds left. We got some volume to the top. It's movement, but it's slow. Right in between R1 gold zone and R2 gold zone. Oh, that's loud. When is PMI popping off? 10 minutes. I don't like being overbought. I don't like being overbought. I don't like being overbought at a 1 hour high. Let's get some intention here. Let's get some intention here, chart. Blowing screen. Let go, guys. We got 10 minutes before that news pops off. That news is either going to be good for us or really bad. There's no in between. It's going to be good or it's going to be bad. So let's just get this push before the news hits. I like it. I like it. Come on. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's get level. Let's get level and I'll move stop loss into profit. Come on. Let's get level and I'll move stop loss into profit. There you go. There you go. Alright, my stop loss is in profit 200. I'm floating in profit 260 right now. I'm okay with moving my stop loss into profit here. I don't want to not be in stop loss. I don't want to be not in profit as this news is coming in. So it could take us into the right direction. It could take us into the wrong direction. All I know is I'm going to confirm profits. So stop loss in profit 201.50, floating profit 264.50, 270 right now. Got the push of volume breaking the downtrend, London session, pushing through R1 gold zone, looking to try to get to R2 gold zone. We got news coming up in 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe minutes. And stop loss in profit, floating in profit 300. At the level, I'm going to move stop loss a little bit more because now we are beyond the level. So let's see here. That'll probably put me at like 250 maybe. Stop loss in profit 260, floating in profit 314 as we approach news. I got a tiny little $40 buffer. If I get tapped out here, I'm Gucci. We're golden for the day, baby. Good fucking week, everybody. Shit, yes. This is what we fucking do. This is what we fucking do. America. Land of the free, home of the free money trading. Just like that.
Right there.
This shit's free money, guys. This shit's free money. If anybody ever fucking tells me that learning how to trade from me is not worth $100, I'm gonna tell them, fuck you. From now on, I'm not even gonna be nice. It's straight fuck yous. We got price pushing gold zone. Ruben, did you get itchy there? You got itchy? So before we're heading up to the gold zone right now, I'm in profit 413. I don't want this to turn around, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get me a little bit more profits here. So stop loss in profit 381.50, floating in profit 422. You know what? Let's make that stop loss, since we're at the gold zone, a solid 400. 408.50 stop loss in profit, floating 422. Let's fucking go. This is what I do. I love you, America. I never hated you. I never had anything bad to say about you. America! Fuck yes. Tapped out. And I'm done. Look at that. Before news hits. Before news hits, we're done. Yes, price might blow up above R2, but follow the strategy, guys. Follow the strategy. Follow the strategy. Heading up to the gold zone right now. I'm in profit. What time is it? It's 6:55. I made $800 in 25 minutes. Profits here, so stop loss in profit 381.50, floating in profit 422. You know what? Let's make that stop loss, since we're at the gold zone, a solid 400. 408.50 stop loss in profit, floating 422. Let's fucking go. This is what I do. I love you, America. I never hated you. I never had anything bad to say about you, America. Oh, all right, guys, I'm done. Tell me that shit ain't right. Tell me that shit ain't right. Look at that rejection. R2 gold zone. Wick to the top. We're out. We're out. Come at me. Come at me. Come the fuck at me. Done. Okay. Here's the one. Here's the question for my juice members. Where was your guys' entries? Where was your guys' initial entries? Come on. I want answers. I want answers. Where were your initial entries? Where was your one con? Okay. Okay, our fawn 635. Anybody else? Anybody else chiming in? Uzo 35. Full port 635. Steven 635 initial entry. Okay. So, let me turn off this ghetto ass fucking music. This royalty free music. It's fucking funny. So I look at that rejection there, R2, right? That's why the juice strategy exists. Stick to the rules. We're not hoping that it breaks R2. Price goes to R2. Stop loss in profit. Whatever happens, happens. This is the reason why we don't question shit and we move in profit at R2 gold zone, right? Keeps us safe. Keeps all the profits in our pockets. So for Steven, Yuzo, and Irfan, what made you guys not feel comfortable with one conning 630? We're gonna make that into a thing. One con. What had you guys not one conning 630? The high of the day, okay. Yuzo, unacceptable Yuzo. but fair enough. Steven, London high might fake out. Okay. All totally fair answers. I'm going to ask you guys this, right? Because we do be careful, right? And there are times when I will just not enter, and there are times where I will enter. So the times when I don't enter, it's usually because there's a lot of more bullshit in the way. So at 6:30, price already faked out twice in this weekend of the day. Okay, nothing wrong with that. So what did 6:30 do? That let's say the high of the day wasn't there, and let's say R1 wasn't there. What would you guys have seen? The break of the what? Looking at the intraday, looking at during the day Asia and London. What do we have there that price broke? Ruben, perfect. Downtrend. Broke the gold zone. So I don't know. I wouldn't use the breaking of the gold zone on 6:30 as reason to get in. only because like 99% of that candle is underneath R1. But at 6:30, what do we break? That downtrend, right? So for all of you guys, remember, and I stated it. I stated it, and I tried to be very, very loud about it. And I said every high and every low, and every support and every resistance will be broken, right? So you have to take the chance, and that's why we do the one con. Oh, news is popping off. News is popping off. So it's important when there's no real when there's no real action. All we had was one little rejection there, and yes, it is the 1 hour high. But that's just the point. Is like if the 1 hour high wants to break and go beyond, I'll give it at least one contract, right? And why I think that's important is because this is it's a beautiful entry. We were oversold. It's a beautiful entry to at least jump in one con and see if it continues in the right direction. So keep that in mind, right? Yes, it's okay to be conscious of the high of the day. I was very conscious of the high of the day, of the 1 hour high, but there's more things, right, telling us that there might be a chance that this area could bounce up. Squeeze the chart together. What do we see? This area that price bounced up at 6:30, it was yesterday's high. So yesterday's high, it was a ceiling, right? And as price broke that ceiling during Asia and London, what can a resistance once broken become? Somebody answer that. It's vice versa too. What can a area of resistance exactly? So remember to look at structure. Let structure help us make decisions, right? Because other than the indicators, the only thing we have to go off of is structure. And structure is just the candles, right? It's just the data that we see. So look at those things. Look at the previous day high, right? Yes, it was twice over here, right? Yesterday and the day before that, this area played as an area of resistance. And that's where I personally was waiting for sell-offs, right? Majority of my entries this week was sell-offs because we were pushing into this area of resistance. Now that price has broken it, I'm looking at 6:30 popping off, and I'm like, okay, this could be an area of support. It's also close to level. We're oversold. We're on the 100. We break the downtrend. We push through perp. That is enough for me to get into one contract at 6:30 and see if it breaks from there. Because one contract, really what the one contract thing is helping us to do is take the entries, right? To be carefree, not carefree, to be just to not overthink things. Because the moment that you know, if you were in this even $1 a pip, risking $1,100, that's too much for your guys' anxieties to handle. So the one con is to help us take the entries. You know, there are going to be times when I do not, but I gotta go find an example. But when there's more above us, right? Like, let's see, even like yesterday. So yesterday, I didn't take this because we were already done. But looking at yesterday, even looking at the day before that, right? Even on the buy up, because on this day, what did I end up taking on this day? Tuesday. Well, Tuesday, yes. But Tuesday, what is different about Tuesday than today? We are in a visible downtrend channel Tuesday, right? So that's what I didn't want to trade. I didn't want to buy up into the high of the day, which was level on Tuesday, and the top of the uptrend channel, right? The whole time I was waiting to take a sell as price was giving us like hints to the top side, right? When we look at today, we've broken out of that, right? Yesterday we've broken out of that trend channel. The day before that we broke out of the trend channel. So where are we relative to the 500, right? That's a simple question right there. I do like to trade with the 500, right? Price is above the 500, downtrend. You guys know this type of setup at New York Open when we are trending nicely in Asia or London, and then 6:30 gives us the big push out. I've told you guys that before. That's my favorite setup. That's my favorite setup. It is my favorite setup that is like enough for me to get into the one contract and see if we continue up. And it's important because we trade with volume, right? We're volume traders. We are price action. We are whatever we see on the chart. If this downtrend, right? Just let's look at this real quick. And I won't keep you guys long because it's Friday. Good day. So look at this right here. This during Asia session going into London, as we reject R1 gold zone. Look at where price breaks perp. Right at that uptrend line. So at that point, what would you be telling yourselves? Price is going to come down or price is going to go up? During Asia, when you have that uptrend, price rejects R1, where would you be expecting price to go now that we've broken that uptrend line? Up or down? Exactly. So, same thing. As London forms this downtrend and we break at 6:30, where would you be expecting price to go? Up or down? I appreciate your participation today, Irfan. You're the best. Up. Exactly. So we're not always right? We're not always right. The one contract helps us to mitigate the losses. But you got to take the entries. You got to take the entries if it makes sense, right? Once again, let's call them out. What do we have? We got price on the 100 at 6:30. We're oversold, that's 2. We're off a level, that's 3. We're off the previous day high resistance, which is now support today, that's 4. We pushed through perp, that's 5. That's 5 reasons to get in. 5 reasons to get in for at least one con, right? One con and see how it plays out. Because what's important here, if price doesn't break R1, right? If 635 didn't happen, which was a beautiful hammer, if price didn't break R1, where would we expect price to go? Up or down off of R1? Up or down off of R1? Exactly. So if you were to risk that amount, I'm pretty positive. Look at that. It's like 1,055. Yes, it's a lot, but at one contract, that's maybe like $60. If we're wrong, we're gonna see price reject and come down. I guarantee if price breaks perp here, we're gonna exit, and we're gonna exit early, right? Our stop loss is down here. If price rejects R1 gold zone, breaks perp to come down and level, well, we'll exit probably right here. And we'll take maybe a $25, $30 loss instead of a 60. But what does price do? It does go in the right direction. 635 gives us the hammer, breaking through R1, and we enter in. We jam our contracts at that point. So get into the entries. The one con is there for a reason. The one con is there for a reason so that we can get into these entries. But yeah, I mean, it does come back down to being confident in what you're seeing. So if any of what I've been saying today and going over this last 10 minutes that I just talked did not make sense, write it down. Write down the part that you didn't do, right? Maybe you didn't squeeze the chart together, and maybe you didn't look at yesterday's high that was once a resistance that became today's support. Maybe you didn't draw the downtrend line during London, because that's huge. Maybe you didn't recognize that price is on the 100, but that's one of the things I said, right? I was like, oh shit, prices were on the 100, possibly right in between 100 and the 200. Whatever I said or went over that you did not consider, write it down so that tomorrow, Monday, when we get back on, you go through it all. You go through it all. And I don't always mean to put Ruben on like a pedestal, but Ruben does pretty much check in with me almost every day about things, and Ruben always is pointing out something new. And yes, something like for some people, recognizing that there's something new that they need to work on, sometimes it's not a pleasant feeling, right? Because it feels like, well, shit, I got to work on something new. If that's the way you guys are thinking about improving with trading, it may not be for you. And I don't mean to say that because I don't think you guys can do it, but at a certain point, there are there are attributes that I've noticed the people who don't continue, they all have. So be honest with yourselves. You know, I think you guys all, the people who are here right now, you guys all have what it takes. But if there's that one feeling in the back of your head that tells you, like, oh shit, you know, that's too much, it's like, well, maybe it's not for you. You can make that decision. I'll never make that decision for you. But I hope, and I'm not saying this to scare you guys. And if it is scaring you guys, then even good, because maybe this is what it takes for you guys to get serious, right? And I know you guys are serious, but like I told you guys these past couple of days, is I'm always going to be hitting on the serious point of trading, right? This is when you guys are dialing it in. You guys all know the strategy. You guys are all trying to figure out who you guys are as traders, but now you guys are just polishing the tools. You guys know exactly what to do. Polish the tools, and you guys will be golden. So, one con. One con it. If it makes sense, hit the one con. Wait for the confirmation. Add to it. And think about it, right? Where we got in at 6:30, waiting for 6:35 to pop off. At 6:35, there's what? Still 900 pips to the gold zone. 900 pips to R2 gold zone. Which means there's money to be made. There's money to be made. So because I know some people they don't do the one con because they feel like it's not worth it, right? They feel like they should be making the full port the moment they get the entry. It's not safe. It's not safe. If you are not consistent, if you're not hitting the 80 to 90% like I am, it's not safe to go full port every entry. You got to do the one con. You got to trust the process. And if you don't trust the process, you have to go back and you have to back test, right? I back tested for years. When it came to me coming up with the one con thing, I only came up with the one con thing because you guys, right? Not to sound like a parent, but I came up with the one con for you guys. I'm fine. I can go full port all my entries. I can withstand the losses so that I can make the profit. I'll full port everything. But the one con is keeping you guys healthy, right, Ruben? The one con makes you understand the chart better. It really does, because you get into it, right? Every single one of you, and even people I talk to now who are not juice members, the one thing that always is so like surprising to them is the fact that I want them to get on the demo account as fast as possible to implement, right? I've always said implementation is really what makes you into a trader. You can follow whatever strategy you want. There's other strategies that work. I know them. I don't care for them because they're different time frames, blah, 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 blah. My whole point is you got to experience the trades, right? Take the winners, take the losers, but take it at the one con so that you can get into the entry, right? Because you guys all know that feeling when you guys see the entry, right? Whether the entry was wrong or right, that feeling that you have is why the one con exists, so that you can take the entry and figure out if it works, right? If you guys are on demo accounts right now, or if you guys are on a funded account doing the combine and shit, you gotta take the one con. You gotta take it. Unless you're taking the entries and experiencing the trade, you're not learning. You know, you're not learning. So don't let scare money don't make money. Yes, we're being safe about it, That's where the one con comes in. But scare money don't make money, and none of you guys should be scared because you guys possess the juice strat, right? Every day I come on this chart confident as hell that I'm walking away with some money or I'm walking away with a small loser. That is powerful. So back test. You guys gotta back test. If you guys are not back testing, like I was saying, like how I go over the charts every day doing the trade rundown, you guys have to do that, right? Where do we get in? 630 for one con, 635 broke R1 gold zone, added contracts, price ran up to R2 gold zone. That is understanding the process, right? It's not homework. I'm not giving you guys homework. Doing back testing is the journey. Is proving that you understand what we're doing with the juice strat, you know? So do that. You know, like how I make my trade rundowns? Maybe you guys spend 5 minutes. Like it takes me like 30 seconds to do the trade rundown. You know, when I do it on my phone. Maybe you guys do that. Even if you didn't get into the entry, like Steven or Fawn and Yuzo. Even that you didn't get into the entry today, maybe after this call, make a voice memo and do the trade rundown, like how I do it, right? 6:30 New York Open, saw some volume. We were oversold on the 100. Price breaks up through perp and the downtrend during London session. Enter into one contract at R1 at 6:30, watching to see if price is going to break or retest R1. Price pushes up with a nice hammer at 6:35, breaking us through R1. That's where I jam contracts. Liddy candles are very green at that point. We rolled it up R1 to R2 gold zone, taking our profit at R2 gold zone. Do it slowly if you have to, but speaking it out loud, it's going to reinforce. And think about it. If something 30 seconds a day can help you to improve substantially, take the fucking 30 seconds and do it, guys. Right? Take the 30 seconds and do it. It is how you guys are going to build confidence in yourselves and the strategy. Because that's all you guys got to do. Be confident in the strategy. Be confident in the gold zones. And you're solid. So, you guys are all Gucci. I'm always going to be trying to find the ways that, you know, dial this shit in for you guys. So, you guys all are fine. You guys are all totally fine with where you guys are at. Once again, it's just polishing it now. Just polishing the skills. It is 7:17 a.m., guys. We're done. We're done. This weekend is good. I haven't been taking withdrawals, but I'm going to initiate a withdrawal today. And then I'll record it for you guys and everybody else who's always like, do you ever take out money? Like, yes, I do, but I don't really need to. But everybody loves to see the profits, so I'll take a withdrawal and show. So I'll take another 2K withdrawal. I mean, this account is just growing. I don't really take from it because I don't need to, but yeah, I'll initiate a 2K today, and then I'll go through the process. I'll post about it. So it's motivating, guys. I mean, every day what we do should be motivating, you know? Just a little 2K. Just a little 2K here, you know? This whole process of seeing me succeed, and I hope that changes the way you guys look at things, right? Because I'm a true believer in, like, I'm never shedding on you guys, right? I hope you guys all know I love you guys all. I never shit on you guys when I tell you guys these things on how you guys can get better. I am trying to throw you guys the rope, right? So, however you guys look at the way I teach it, I hope you guys realize it's for the betterment of you, and I'm trying to throw the rope down so that you guys can pull yourselves up, right? You guys need to do a little bit effort to climb the rope, but I'm here with the rope going down. I need a 0 added to that little 20K. Hey, you can do that. You can make it happen, man. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. And I mean, once you start building the funded account up, you'll start to get fearless, you know? Like, especially at the size that my funded accounts are at right now, you know, I trade with zero fear. Even if I was to lose like 10 grand right now, I'm fine. I'm totally fine because these accounts are fat now. And that's where you guys all want to get to. Even like at getting your guys' account to like 5 grand, like I tell you guys, like do that. Like get it to 5 grand, take out two. Get it to 5 grand, take out two. The moment you start realizing maybe you want more, then good. Grow your account to 6 grand, take out two. Grow your account to 7 grand, take out two. Get it to 10 grand, maybe take out four. Get it to 7 grand again, take out two. Like, it's literally a cheat code to money, guys. I have not worried about one bill for like the last decade. It's crazy to think. And I'm not trying to brag. It's like to show everybody like it's fucking doable. Just a couple years ago, I was driving a fucking 1993 Toyota Corolla. Ruben knows that Corolla. Ruben's been with me. He knows the fucking Corolla. You know what I mean? Like, I've come up. And everybody can do it. It's not like I'm anything special. I'm not the smartest person. I'm not, I don't know. I'm not a fucking genius. Maybe I am a genius somewhat because I created this strategy, but I'm no different than you guys, man. So lock that shit in. All of you guys can do it. All of you guys can do it. The consistency is the only thing that kills you guys. So get consistent with taking the entries. One con it. One con. I'm gonna make merch. I'm gonna make one con merch. Alright, everybody. Friday's Gucci. 7:21 a.m. here in Portland. I'm gonna just get the fuck out of here. Anybody has any questions? Isaiah Outskis, perfect. I know. I'm trying. I'm gonna go try to get. I know one person that prints shirts personally, and I'm gonna see if he can screen print me one. One of my one cons. One con. That's legit. Hey, if that takes off, man, that's the one right there. If that takes off, or first thing I'm doing is I'm doing a London tour, and Ruben's gonna open up the one con store there. Yeah, I should make Juice Strat as well. The Juice Strat and the one con. I just thought the one con looked iconic. Maybe I'll do one con and then I'll have Juice Strat like on the sleeve or something. Laters, Ruben. And then I'll make some Juice Strat shirts. So good, guys. Alrighty, guys. Message me if you guys need me. Remember, one-on-one time with me is always available. So even if you guys want to talk for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to go over how you guys are mentally processing trading, please make use of me. It's what I'm here for. It's what you guys pay me for. I'm here. So, alrighty, guys. I'm Gucci. If anybody in Portland knows of any events going on this weekend, let me know. I'm down to get out. Alrighty, everybody. Catch you guys later. Later, Yuzo. Later, Jesus. Seattle. This guy. Good shit, bro. Enjoy it. Only thing going on in Portland right now is ice. Fuck. Alrighty, guys. Travel safe, Steven. I'll see everybody else later. Hit me up if you guys need me. I'm out, skis.